Yo, what is up? What is good? It's kind of a crappy morning, as you can see. A lot of rain for no damn reason. I wish it was snow. I like the snow, but I guess we can't get what we all can't get what we want, unfortunately. So no snow for me. But yeah, so we got some hammies, one set of quad day kind of thing going on today. Well, not one set, but one exercise for quad today. All in all, excited. Just drank my pre-workout, ate my pre-workout meal, and I'm ready to go. So, all in all, I don't have much to talk about. There might be extra posing. I'm not sure yet. It just depends on if I actually do work or not. But I guess you guys will find out after the workout. So, let's get into this. Let's go! So sweaty. Please. Thank you. Quads are looking juicy today. Check it out from the back. Oh yeah. All right, that's it. I do have work, so no extra posing, but I'm gonna go do cardio and then I'll see you guys after. Yep. That was a good workout. It wasn't the best workout ever. I didn't get to record that much because there was a lot of people hitting legs today. And like I've said before, I don't really like recording a lot when there's a lot of people, because I'm not the only one in the gym, and I like to be respectful of other people, so I try not to record when there are quite a few other people around. And it just so happens that today, literally, like when I tell you there was a group of girls that are in there every morning. They work with the trainer, but they were hitting legs today. There was a guy that was there, or two other fellas, and they were all just hovering like around where I was as well. So I was just like, I'm not gonna record, I'm not gonna bother. And I had to change up the cycle of how I normally do it, just because of people using machines that I needed and stuff. So the only thing you didn't see were calves and ab and adduction. And calves, but like I said, I don't normally record calves just because it's boring. So, yeah, that was that. I do have work today. So that's where I'm going. I do have something to talk about, though. Let me scarf this down real quick. Prime content here. Only a natabolic. All right. Let's talk. I spend most of my time, if I am on social media or something, scrolling through Instagram. I don't do it very often anymore, just because there's other things going on in my life, and like the only time that I really have to sit and scroll is whenever I get home after work. But like my wife's there, so I want to hang out with her. If she's not, I'd rather play video games. Or I'm making meal prep, and if I'm making meal prep, I'm normally watching TV. I'm not sitting and scrolling. But I spend most of my time scrolling through Instagram. And I was scrolling through and I saw a video of a guy and he was complaining about fitness influencers, and that if you really want to change like your body, your physique, your lifestyle, not to watch fitness influencers, but to watch professional bodybuilders. Now, I'm gonna say this. I would slightly agree with that. Of course, I guess you could say that I'm trying to be a fitness influencer, whatever you want to call it. But that, how do I say this? I think fitness influencers, as long as you're not watching like the Trend Twins or something, like you can watch them. I mean, they are great for morale boost and motivation, and just like you watch a Trend Twin video and you want to go lift. Like you just have an itching to lift. But like not to like I don't like trashing on other people But like for me, like Lex Little, if you want a guy that has done it natural, done everything, and you can get a good idea of what like the average person goes through and the timeline it's going to take you to look a specific way, Lex Little's the way to go. Like there are fitness influencers that I would say 100% go watch, because they are truly what this area needs. I would not say myself. A, I'm brand new to this. B, I don't have the time under my belt. I have all the mistakes. But I don't have the application, I guess, or the I don't want to say knowledge. I don't know what word I'm looking for, but the experience to say that you should watch me for advice or something like that. Like, I wouldn't say that. But I think that there are good fitness influencers to watch. Back on track. Sorry, I'm like squirreling. Back to the main topic at hand. I think that there are certain fitness influencers that if you want knowledge about how to better yourself, how to improve your physique, there are people out there that are fitness influencers that will guide you in the correct way 99% of the time. I wouldn't take their 100% this is what you do every time. No, because each person is different. Your body's different than theirs. And so that's just that. But I do think that if you really want a lot of knowledge and a lot of good knowledge about bodybuilding and lifting and stuff like that, I do think the best way to go about it is the professionals. Like the man in the middle is Sam Sulek. I think Sam Sulek is the perfect amount of knowledge to fitness influencer that there is. That might just be biased because I really enjoy watching Sam Sulek. I normally watch him during cardio. I have not been doing it because Records of Ragnarok has come out with a new season, so I've been grinding Records of Ragnarok to finish it. But normally, every day while doing cardio, because his episodes or his videos are about 28 to 30 minutes, 25 to 30-ish, maybe even 40 minutes, depending if he's yapping a lot. But he is a slew of knowledge. He's done everything. I mean, his bulks are unconventional, but yet he's done the conventional bulk as well. He's done everything. Like, he is a perfect slew of knowledge. But then, I mean, Urs Kalzinski gives fantastic knowledge. Rough Diesel, fantastic knowledge. Chris Bumstead, just go watch a YouTube video about bulking or cutting, and he gives you a pretty good guideline of like what a new person should do for bulking or cutting. honestly, I think, are fitness influencers needed? Yes. Because I think a lot of the younger generation, so, like, for me, I am considered part of the younger generation. A lot of the big names got into bodybuilding because they saw a bodybuilder and wanted to look like that. Or they went and watched shows or something like that. Nowadays, it's not like that. I did not watch my first Olympia. I did not watch my first Olympia until 2022? Yeah, 2022. I watched my first Olympia. And that was when I first got into true bodybuilding. But I had been lifting, not well, but I had been lifting for 2 years before that because I was watching the Trent Twins and Alex Eubank and who else was I watching at that time? A lot of calisthenics dudes. I don't remember their names. Some of them have fallen off. But Chris Hysteria. Connor Murphy even, back in the day. I watched fitness influencers and got into fitness that way. Also, my dad was pretty big into the gym, and he was my soccer coach as well. And in a fun, joking way, he always used to be like, "Oh, you're a skinny bitch," you know? And I mean, I love my dad and I idolize him, and I always want to be just always want to be just like my dad. My dad is my hero, 100%. But he was in the gym, so I wanted to be in the gym. My dad is jacked, so I wanted to be jacked. And it brought me to fitness influencers before it brought me to bodybuilding. But I think that's why fitness influencers are necessary, because nowadays you don't see people getting into true bodybuilding unless they've gone through the fitness influencer stage. That sounds crazy, but it's true. Obviously now I don't really watch fitness influencers. Sam Sulik, the Trent Twins. That's about it. Lex Little, Genetic Anomaly. I watched those. But other than that, when it comes to the gym, it's Ruff Diesel or Urs Kalzinski or even still Chris Bumstead or Matt Franco or Franklin, I can't think of his first name. Or Wesley Visser. The bodybuilders is where I get a lot of my knowledge nowadays. And I do think that it has made me a better physique-wise. Like, I think when I start bulking, there's going to be a night and day difference of my training, my eating. I think it's just all going to be much more structured and knowledge based. That, by the way, I am tokening that. I am not a science-based lifter. I'm a knowledge-based lifter. I lift based on the knowledge that I have and the knowledge that I have received, and I take it all in and I use it if I think it's good, but I keep the knowledge regardless if I think it's great or not great. I think everybody should lift that way and not be like, oh, well, science says. Well, science says a lot, but that's just that. Yeah, so I don't know. That's just me rambling. I mean, I've almost rambled for 20 minutes, literally just in circles about this. So I'm done with that. But that is my 2 cents on the subject of whether fitness influencers you should watch or shouldn't watch. All in all, a pretty good workout today. Tomorrow we have chest, and that'll be that. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Have an amazing, blessed day. Go do something that makes you 1% better today. Like and subscribe. Deuces.